Greetings viewers, I've got a video today and it's following on from the sad news of former race driver John French passing away. John was an Australian race driver born in the state of Queensland. Born on the 28th of November 1930, passing away the 12th of March 2025. Yes, he was 94 years of age, so he'd lived a fairly long life, but it's still sad news nonetheless, because, yeah, anyway. All right. Well, this is a John French vehicle that I got, maybe back in September and October with some other 118 models. I thought I did a video of those, but not open. But it might have been a community post and with pictures of the different models that I'd got from a lay-by, including this Nissan Bluebird, which was a car that he shared with Fred Gibson in the 1983 Bathurst race. Yeah, Fred Gibson ended up becoming the manager of the Nissan team, and then eventually into the 1990s, 1990s. Yeah, anyway. And he was also a former colleague of John's at the factory Ford racing team back when they were racing GTHO Falcons, because John drove for the factory team. So in 1983 they teamed up again to drive one of the Bluebirds. Yeah, so anyway, this is the car, which I'll turn around. This is by Authentic Collectables. Comes with a certificate of authenticity. It would have been good if it was signed by both Fred Gibson and John French. But that doesn't matter. It's number 246 of 372 made. Yeah, what's happening with Authentic Collectables, they're only tending to make so many models that are pre-ordered. So if you want one of their models, you really have to pre-order it from either them or your favourite model shop. Yeah, so anyway. Now, having a look at the model, and this being Mark's die-cast and resin scale models. Up the top, you have the traditional die-cast 118 models. But the other part of this channel's name, the resin scale models, covers cars like this. And this is a resin scale model. It's got a bit of weight about it. It's definitely not a heavyweight, but nice representation of the, I believe they'd be Simmons mag wheels or alloy 3-piece wheels. The back axle turns, but the front doesn't. I think the Nissan Bluebird first raced in 1981. Funnily enough, when they still went by the name of Datsun in Australia. Yeah, being a resin model, it's fully sealed, none of the panels open. Yeah, it's quite a nice car. Yeah. I have got the number 15 car that set the fastest ever lap for a touring car at Bathurst in 1984 on the old Bathurst track before the chase was added at the bottom of Conrod Straight to bring the car's speed back down from well, anywhere up to 300 kilometres an hour. They travel at in the V8 supercars these days. Yes, but like the that model, which is George Fury, and I think Gary Scott. Yeah, I hope I'm right because there were two Scotts. Yeah, but anyway, this car, I'm not sure where it placed. I should have done research. Underneath the model, it's got a bit of detail. Not super detailed with all the components painted like a 118, only the sump and the gearbox, which I think was a Z18 Turbo or a Z. Yeah, I think it might have been a Z18 Turbo. Yeah. No, although these cars were pretty boxy looking, I mean, they're a lot like the XD Falcon up here of Dick Johnson and John French. Yes, so yeah, quite a nice car, that one. It's yeah, very pleasing. I'm easily pleased, I guess, but no, it is a nice model. I mean, a lot of people have doubts about Resin models, but there's absolutely nothing at all wrong with them. Authentics, as usual, they've done a great job. Authentics are more into making V8 supercar models, or they were. These days they're branching out into road cars. Some interesting choices like the Leyland P76 and the Ford Landau, which was a two-door, like the two-door Falcon, but it was based on a LTD. So had all the luxury features, leather, electric windows, etc. But that's what they're doing, and I think they're doing a Holden Brougham. So they are making a bit of interesting stuff the other 118 model makers aren't making. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, but definitely a very nice model, and I thought being after the death of John French, I thought, well, it's a good time to preview a car in honour of him. And yeah, it's a nice one for sure. Under the back, you can't really see the drop tank. Usually the aluminium drop tank really stood out on these old Group C touring cars. Yeah. Okay, well, that's yeah, this Bluebird by Authentics. Car from 1983 Bathurst. Fred Gibson and John French, of course. And very, very nice representation of the Bluebird. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thanks for viewing.